The woman deliberately cut off her own hair, carefully put it into a bag, and then took out the hair dye to change the color of her hair and eyebrows, and then sprinkled disinfectant water on the ground to erase the traces that she had been here, and then picked up a hammer and smashed it fiercely into herself. What she did this is to make herself completely disappear, and then framed her husband for the murder of herself. Half a year ago, she customized a detailed plan. First of all, swiped her husband's credit card, buy all kinds of expensive luxury goods to hide, to create the illusion that her husband is facing a financial crisis. In order to sit on the fact that her husband killed his wife, she bought herself a high amount of insurance, but the beneficiary of the insurance is her husband. Then deliberately and pregnant female neighbor to be friends, often to her complain about her husband's domestic violence, invited female neighbors to the home as a guest, the neighbor after the toilet, and then extract her urine. With this urine sample, she can prove that she is pregnant, using the identity of the pregnant woman to package herself as a week. After everything was prepared, on the day of her wedding anniversary, after confirming that her husband was out of the house, she created another murder scene. In order to make her plan foolproof, she wrote 300 diary entries, starting from the beginning of her passionate love affair with her husband, and made up stories in her diary to make the story seem both real and brutal. She wrote about her husband as a cheating asshole, and herself as being abused by her husband for years, staying in fear all the time, then put the diary in the oven and burned it just right to create the illusion that her husband was destroying the evidence, purposely leaving a letter of clues for the police to open up the perfect planting of the evidence, and then disappeared in her car alone, changing her face to come to the other side of the country. She rented a house, waiting for her husband will be arrested for murder as she expected. The police little by little found a lot of clues. The charge of killing his wife